We warmly welcome you to Market Nutrition. Market Nutrition is a platform where we have all kind of sources coming in together like fitness, food and medication, and how food can heal health, and exercise, complemented with exercise. So we would like to take some inputs about your place here at Yogisthan. Please tell us something about yourself to start with.
As a traveler, I have traveled places. So as a traveler, supposing I'm basically from Pune. So from Pune, I moved to Bombay. Now, when I moved to Bombay, there was, as working in Bombay, you after your work, around your work, you need to go to a space where you want to feel like home. You want to, somebody should be taking care of you. At the same time, doesn't bother you. Around the city, inside the city, quiet space. Just an atmosphere, just like what you call villages, like with culture in it, with some, Indianness to it. So, when I moved to Italy, I realized, in a way, Italians, when it comes to fashion and all, they're much more advanced than us, and style-wise. So, in a way, we copied them. When even the US copies their style. So when I went there, I made a lot of friends who I started, in fact when they used to see me practicing things and doing the way I used to eat vegetarian and certain timings of prayers and getting out, practicing yoga and all that, they would just started following and asking questions. So it became like a little community, talking to them and teaching them. It made a big difference for these people. So when I came back, my plan was to actually do set up like this in Italy, where there's a little Indian culture we can just give to the world. But when I came back to India, I got an opportunity to start in Bombay. We started with Yoga House in Bombay. And the whole point of this space being here is, first of all, it's just a home. If you see every element, it's like every bit and piece over here is like a home, at the same time it's commercial, at the same time it's homely, and it's just like a simple, very subtle, very simple, we kept very subtle. I want people to come here and just if they want to order food, they can order food. If they want to be here for 10 minutes, it's okay. If they want to be here for the whole day, lie down, sleep, talk, whatever, chill, nobody's going to ask them a question. We want to give you the water as soon as you come, and after that you want to order food. If you don't want to order food, this is a workspace. Basically providing people, I know the sentence is used a lot, but giving them a real home, feeling of home where they can actually feel free. I can use every corner of the space. Now when it comes to me sharing a part of my culture, our culture is like even in a little bit traditional families, even today, Surya Namaskar is a part of the family. It's like a prayer that we do in the morning. Bhakti yoga is there. So if you come to Yogisthan, there is an access one can have to yoga, to learning yoga asanas, to learning bhakti yoga, to meeting teachers. If somebody is seeking spirituality, you can actually have access right from saints to sadhus from the Himalayas, to the Siddhas to the south. And then there is, we have a chikitsala over here, people who have injuries like sports injuries, and there are, see basically as humans we have, the only tool that we have is the physical body. Now whatever is mental shows on the physical, so it correlates. So mental works on physical, and physical in return works with the mental. So that way the chikitsa that we have comes from the Parshuram Parampara, and by physically conditioning and releasing energy from the body, we actually help people to calm down in their lives, get a sense of peace and how to actually live a successful life being a human being than running behind money simply. So once you're a human being, the potential of a human being is unlimited. Money is the smallest part of it, it just comes by, I suppose.
When was the idea of Yogisthan conceptualized?
Actually, to be very honest, conceptualization happened in Italy. It happened in 2010, 9-10. That's when it conceptualized. Because once you're out of your country, then you realize actually what really the country is. So that's when it happened.
So what was your motivation to open a place like this in Bangalore?
To be honest, I might sound like not normal, but I didn't know Bangalore. I just come here for work once, stayed in a hotel and worked and went back. And I came to this place, I saw the space, it was really, it was not like this, but it had something about it which I don't know, I can't really explain. Energy wise, it attracted me, and I didn't know Indiranagar and I didn't know Bangalore really. So I was like, yeah, let's do this space. Now, one thing I liked about this space was there's a lot of space. And secondly, my landlady is Chinese. And when I spoke to her, she was very, very honest. She was very clear about things, and she just wanted me to take the space because when I spoke to her and told her about what I was doing, she was like, it's an amazing thing, do it. So when we converted this space into what you see, this is all broken up. So there was a lot of potential in here. So we have 4 things over here. People can come and stay with us. They can buy organic produce from us. They can come and practice yoga. They can use the cafe over here. So that's how it is. So this possibility was here. There's enough space. There is no noise around. And 5 years back, Indiranagar was still very humble, and I say, not so commercial. So that's in a nutshell. I can tell you this is what I liked about this place.
I see that you serve healthy, soulful food.
Yeah.
Can you please talk about the food served in your
See, the reason I call it soul food. Now, if you go to my kitchen, and I would request you to have a little video coverage of my kitchen as well. My mom said, if you want to cook food, then the burner has to be home burn. It cannot be fire. It cannot be. So when you go to the restaurants, the food is burnt, it's plain. So here, it's a home stove, home refrigerator, home setup. Everything is like a home. That's the reason even I have to, as I told you, on the weekends when it's busy, wait for your food for an hour. I have to wait sometimes for an hour. So everything is freshly made. Like suppose if you order for a salad right now, they'll start plucking the leaves, chopping and bringing everything now. If you order for a chickpea chilla, just like home, exactly takes as much time as your mother would take to cook food. So if you order for a chai, it's going to take approximately minimum 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to come to you, because pan will go now and you can have it. Then the vessels that we serve you in. See, I haven't done anything, and actually I'm really small to do anything. It is just a part of our culture, which is just, you can see the vessels in it. I drink in the silver glass, it's copper. And the metals that we serve in Kansa basically is a combination of copper and tin. Now, this is an ancient, alchemy. You put water in this, the temperature inside of the water is the same temperature outside of the glass. So it is basically like you're serving water in nothing. So it's exposed to the oxygen molecules like no other vessel. Beyond this is silver, beyond that is gold. So this is the reason we ancient people, right? If you go to deep south culture, people, north, east, wherever, they'll always have the Kansa vessels. Now when you eat food in this, you totally detox your body. You cleanse your lungs, it's very good for your liver, it is totally, to put coke in this is the most amazing experience and experiment that I do. Put coke in this and it completely goes flat in a matter of minutes. So the way the food is made, the way it is served and what it is served and what you're eating on, everything that you touch in this space is alive. There is wood around, there's khadi, there's fabrics, everything is plants. Everything is giving you the sense. And plants are just not plants, they're like from the panchwati, tulsi, people, the neem, the pudina, the mint, the basils, all those curry patta, the banana, all these plants are all around you. So it's just not any plants. One of the biggest reasons Bangalore has so many mosquitoes is because every house has an indoor plant. Indoor plants do not produce oxygen, they produce a lot of carbon dioxide. Mosquitoes are attracted by carbon dioxide. So, this telling you that.
And when it comes to your food at the restaurant, what kind of ingredients do you use? English is a poor language. Coming close to it, we call it a cafe, macrobiotic health cafe. So, Bhojanalaya is a very nice word.
So ingredient wise, everything is it's a part of macrobiotic. Now when I say macrobiotic, everything is live, like 90% of the menu, everything is live. Like we sprout things, like right from the salads to everything, we sprout them and give it to you and you eat. So it's directly accepted by your body. Now if there is only extra virgin olive oil that we cook food in and pure ghee, the two things. Now people, there are parathas on the menu, and there is Maharashtrian poha on the menu. Now when you eat paratha here, it's made in ghee, it's made with organic wheat. Now what we do is we hide a lot of thyme, ajwain in it. So that takes care of all the heaviness of the paratha. So like Ayurvedic, and then if you eat the onion paratha, there's a lot of pudina hidden in it. And with ajwain. So it basically is it's a complete balanced diet, whatever we give you here. So there is a quinoa lapsi, which is it's in foreign grain, but we grow it in India now, which is totally the recipes in it is like the upma, and we just made it a little gravy, and so South Indians can eat that. They always want that taste. It's a rich taste, and one of our local boys has made the recipe. So it is basically yummy, at the same time it is healthy. Now we work with the local farmers around here and with local grains. So there is kodo millet poha, there is kodo millet burger. So promoting those farmers. And kodo millet is one of the most amazing grains in this universe. Sadly, it's getting lost in India. But we use that to promote the local farmers. And there's amaranth. So all these grains which have been very openly used in this country, we're just trying to revive it and present it in a very different modern way so that people start getting access to it and start understanding what these grains are.
You made a mention about burger. So I just want to understand that, like nowadays children, not only children, people who are very busy also, they end up eating a lot of processed food.
Yeah.
So with the mention of burger, you mean to say that you can eat healthy food and at the same time get a feel of the current food trends?
Absolutely. So the quinoa, let me just be local. The kodo millet burger. So the kodo millet burger is basically made with half a portion of kodo, half a portion of watermelon seeds, and then a lot of mint, pudina, and everything, spinach and everything goes in that. So it's a very, very yummy burger, and then it's put on a bed of pesto, basil, and then there are tomatoes and there are alfalfa sprouts and given with hummus and everything. So these are all so local ingredients, like you don't have to really even go beyond 100 meters to get these ingredients. And now I'm a vegetarian, but people have actually told me that this tastes like a yummy chicken burger. I don't know what that tastes like, but yeah, so I take that as a compliment. But absolutely, no matter, so the parathas are supposed to be unhealthy. But if you eat paratha made with ghee and at home, like we make it here, and enough amount of ajwain in that, and enough amount of few grains of spices in there, like chili and green chili and all that, it totally takes care of your system. So everything that we had in the system, only the overdoing is where our Indian food is really healthy, provided it is made the way it was supposed to be made, not so that's how it is.
I'm a little curious about your menu card. I noticed that everything starts off with iron. So any specific point you would like to make about that?
So it's like an individual takes up that thing. So I'll tell you how we work on it. We don't do any research. We don't do any R&D. Like we have like a little family over here, and it's all boys, young boys coming from villages with me. I come from one of the villages one day, and this happened, that happened. So all these boys, just like me, come here, and from not even knowing a word of Hindi sometimes, washing dishes and all that, starting with washing dishes, they go on to becoming chefs, they go on to becoming the front desk managers, they go on to becoming, well spoken in English, they go on, learning computers and stuff. So everybody is so confident, everybody has got the concept, like this is our home and people come to us. So it's the concept is like there's no training of any kind of here. It's just that you learn with us, you grow with us. So we sit together, okay, every season as a rule to add a few things more in here and there. So we just come up with things randomly.
Okay.
And so whatever person is feeling, so if I'm picking up that thing, what is that thing going to do for me? I am bodybuilding, so it's like the salad, body toning salad. I am slimming, it's a tea. So basically, whatever it does to the body for you, what do you feel like at that moment? It's just an appeal.
And when it comes to your yoga sessions, do you have a regular ongoing session, or how is it? Can you just give us an idea about that?
See, we have an ongoing session. It's a weekly thing. There are classes in the evenings. Now, earlier we used to have morning and evening classes, asana classes. But it's time now people understand why and what yoga is. So we have cut down the classes to only evening classes, and there's a senior teacher, Bobby Matthew, who teaches, who's like a resident, and he also does the chikitsa upstairs. So we want people to understand that yoga is just not about standing on their head. It's about getting serious. It's about getting one with yourself. It's about going beyond the physical. It's about sitting down. Asana, when you talk about Raja Yoga, asana means you just sit down in a spine straight. That is your asana. None of our saints have stood on their head and got enlightenment. That's the sad thing that these people need to understand, because we had yogasana classes and we just saw it was getting a lot of commercial, and it was like a friendly atmosphere, not becoming like a gym. So we literally had to ask teachers. And so we have practices over here which are not for everybody, but if serious seekers, and if you really want to get to your roots, then human roots, I would say, then this is the place for you.
What is the unique dish on this place? Which is the unique dish?
See, the unique dish is the sabudana khichdi, the tapioca khichdi. Okay. Because it's my mother's recipe. My mom is very involved in the kitchen. So if I say Indian wise, so our tapioca comes from Maharashtra, so we don't take it locally. And the taste is yummy. It's like typical taste the way it should be. So if I want to say local Indian, that is the thing. And then if you have to go a little western, then the quinoa burger is one of the favorites that people like.
So you have a takeaway option from this place?
Yes, we have a takeaway. You can call us and we keep the food ready for you. Otherwise, you can order food with us with Swiggy and Food Panda, and these people will come and collect food.
So do you have any input suggestions for the viewers, readers for a healthy life?
I would simply suggest people that whatever food you're eating, don't go crazy following the ads and looking at going towards West. And see, our country, literally, if you walk on the street, just have to identify, just have to do a little research. There are herbs growing all around. I can literally give you an example. Every 100 meters there is jadi booty growing. You can literally, it's right from omega-3 to name the things it's got. So just a little bit of going back to your roots and tweaking your food at home is more than enough to live a healthy life. And make your life as simple as you can, instead of making complications. And you would try to go and get lettuce today, but lettuce is not going to come to you every day at home to get salads. Just keep it very simple. Chew your food very well. That helps a lot. No sleeping after 11, no sleeping 7, and get to bed before 11. Because 11 to 2 is the time when our parents used to say, it's an evil time, but it's actually, to see scientifically, the entire blood of the human body comes into the liver, and the cleansing time is that. So if you want to live a long life, then you better sleep before 11. So make it simple. Simple is the best, and simple is international, and it's in fashion. That's it.
Thank you so much for your
You're most
time.
welcome.
It's been a very nice session talking to you. Thanks a lot.
Same. Thank you.